going to Portugal with the UIVO Curtido Branco. Curtido. So this is a Moscatel Gallego. And if you have been here a while, oh, also skin contact. If you've been here a while, I love putting in Moscatel wines or Muscats or Moscato, whatever you want to call it. Zabibo, it's all the same thing with skin contact. I just think that it is amazing. If you want to have like the most incredible, like mind wow natural wine, the Zabibo from Gabriel Bini is incredibly expensive and incredibly hyped, but like that is when you really experience like what this grape can be. And so this is like a step in that direction if it, you know, had more aging and like all the like the crazy voodoo stuff that he, not really actually voodoo, but like amazing stuff that he does there. So I just think those two things work really well together, and it's fun because again, if you've been here for a while, you've experienced that from Italy at this point, Chile, and now we're in Portugal, all similar grape, different types of skin contact. So yeah, the color is, I think it had 4 months of skin contact, and I would say the color is quite extracted as far as Muscatel or Muscat goes. So on the nose, it's honestly like got more heft than I would normally expect from a Muscat grape. It like starts out with like teas. Like I'm like getting like, especially at the top, like chamomile, even like ginger. It's got these like floral notes as well. Don't ask me what kind. And then I think sometimes I must have eaten a lot of fruit roll-ups in my childhood because I always come back to fruit roll-ups. It has this like tangy fruit roll-up quality to it as well, and I think you'll also see that on the palate. And then down here, it's like grapefruit. Grapefruit is definitely the first one I'm getting, but then there's also like mandarin or tangerine. I honestly don't really know what the difference is that well between the two of those, but something in that area. So on the palate, it packs a punch. Wow. It's got quite the, it's not a bite. I wouldn't call it a bite because I would say something that's super acidic would have a bite. This is actually from the tannin, which is surprising me. The acid is balanced, but the tannin, it's grippy. And it also is a little bit the phenolic bitterness. And if you are new here, like the phenolic bitterness is like a little baby aspirin going down the middle of your tongue, sort of, versus tannin like sucks the life out of the sides of your mouth. So it's got all that going on. So let's revisit real quick. And then as far as like fruit and different qualities, the tea is definitely still there, and it's packing like its tannic punch with it. But I would say that I'm getting like jasmine tea more, and the chamomile is like taking a back seat. Ginger's definitely still there, especially in like the fact that it's like almost like a little spicy ginger. And then there's like, it's funny because I kind of thought like the grapefruit would lead here, and it's there. I think it's probably lingering more, but it's not the first thing you'll notice. Let's do one more and then talk. It's also fresh though. I mean, like bitey lemon is what I just got at the beginning. Like when I, as you probably know, and maybe you do too. If you don't, try it. Put the wine in your mouth and then slurp it back, because you smell here, obviously, but then you also smell retronasally at the back of your mouth. So that's why if you let air in, it lets you actually smell, but also taste, or smell, but taste. I don't know where the quote should go on that. The wine, way better. And that's where I was getting the first thing, like a bitey lemon out of it. So yeah, super expressive. It has a lot going on. Like this wine demands your food, if you want to put it with food, because I would put it with food actually. It demands something that's going to stand up to it because it is a lot. So, you know, anything that packs a lot of punch, I think, you know, stuff on the grill is going to do well here because it is going to be really flavorful just in that aspect. Anything where you're cooking with spices, like if you want to do tagine food or spices, but don't make it spicy. This will not go well with spicy food. But let's say you're, you know, doing something like paella with saffron, or you're adding like, I don't know, like jasmine rice to something, like this would be really good. Also, a totally different direction, but I just thought of like coconut rice. I feel like that could be really good with this, but I might be wrong. I just went in like a Caribbean zone because I think maybe that's what I'm craving right now. But that could be, I think that could be good with it. Like a fried fish, deep or whatever, how they do it in the Caribbean. Fried fish, plantains, and this. No, actually, I don't know if that's the best pairing, but the coconut rice could probably be good. So spice it up, but don't make it spicy, and have something that can stand up to this wine. Enjoy.